Coming off the heels of the darkest and most serious episode that Delicious and Dungeon has had last week, this week we got a complete 180 where it was one of the most chillest and funniest episodes that there has been. We got a Marcel with her face chiseled out of stone. We got a giant Laios. We got an attractive Senshi. We just got everything in this episode, and it was honestly a masterpiece. It was so funny. I was literally laughing. I had to rewind it a couple times at different parts because of how funny it was. And dude, this show has just been a perfect anime for me. It's got everything. It's got action, adventure, comedy, just everything. It's just so good. And what kind of surprised me a little bit is the fact that it's Studio Trigger. In the past, Studio Trigger for me was always one of those like kind of not like sort of unique, not really the best type of animation styles like Kill la Kill and ones like that. But dude, the animation for the show has been top tier. Like Trigger has gone off in the animation with this show, and it's just been so good. So like, yeah, I want to cover how it was just funny how Laios was able to decipher which was the real Senshi, Chilchuk, and Marcel. Basically, he kind of used deduction in a way that was like almost the opposite of what you would think. Like with the one Chilchuk sitting on the chest, and how the real Chilchuk is afraid of mimics. I think that's what they're called inside the chest. And then what got me was how when they looked at the two Senshis, the the real Senshi and the one attractive Senshi, to Laios and Chilchuk, they they look the exact same to them, so they perceive sorry, not Chilchuk, Senshi as an attractive man, because how these shapeshifters were perceiving the other characters was how each character perceived the other characters, and so like they just saw them in that kind of light, and that's what just made it so funny to me. The funniest one, of course, was the Marcel with like the Squidward face. Like that one was just the funniest one, and it was almost as if like right away, like they just knew she was the fake one, so they just threw her right in that cell. Um, what else do I want to cover? Another thing, like kind of stuff going on that happened. It was like earlier in the episode. Um, was the fact that they were talking about the king. I don't remember his name, but he was the last king of the dungeon, and so the Mad Mage saw him die. It was like centuries ago, whenever it was, and that's why the Mad Mage has been doing what he's been doing all these years in the dungeon. Um, the floor that they were on in this episode, it was the same floor that they made it to when they fought the Red Dragon in the very beginning, when the Red Dragon ate Fallon. But this time around, it was like snowy and cold. Um, I would assume that was the Mad Mage's work. He because he's been like changing the dungeon floors and stuff all around in his pursuit of the king that disappeared all those years ago. Um, and that was also why the Red Dragon was going up to try to find them, find the king. So yeah, dude, like this anime has just been so good. I've been loving every second of it. Um, from the winter season and the spring season, it's been one of my favorite ones. Um, yeah, it was just to me last week was like the best episode in terms of like how serious it was and everything. But this week it was the funniest episode that there has been. So if you guys agree with me, comment down below your thoughts. Um, I think that was pretty much everything I wanted to cover. It was a really chill episode. Um, oh, also the ending. I would assume it's the like cat ninja that was with Shiro's party. Um, but they were following, Laios and their party, and they ended up like tying Marcel down to the ground and like threatening to kill her. So I don't know if I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but um, I guess maybe we'll get an answer next week on that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this, follow me on both Instagram and TikTok, and you guys have a great day.